All right, yo, how's it going today? Um, so I got introduced to Timberborn yesterday. Um, and I just need me some more of that Timberborn, you know? I'm gonna play a new game for everyone here. I've only been playing for maybe 6 or 8 hours total, so I'm still brand new to this game. But I am freaking loving it. I actually did not get a lot of sleep last night because I was playing this game late into the night. And I'm gonna try a different map. I played my very first game on this lakes map, which is cool. But I like this waterfalls map. That's kind of cool. Anyway, beginner friendly water. Let's do this one. I'll try this one out. Oh, I need to turn my Twitch alerts on. Hey, only one. How's it going? Good to see you today. And I'm going to turn the tutorial off. I don't need it. We'll play on normal. Start. Yeah, so yes, I did not get a lot of sleep last night because I was playing this, and I'm still learning how to do it. I'm still very early in the game. We're gonna start all over brand new here. But if you haven't played Timberborn yet, oh my god. Oh, the notifications are on now. Can't support people who help me with all these. Can't support the people who help me with all these games, whether you or fighting cowboy. I don't fully follow that only one. I'm sorry. But I got the notification back on. Oh, you cannot forget. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed a word there. My brain, like I said, I didn't sleep much last night. Voice to text got a bunch of typos. It happens. It happens. We're gonna name our village, and I'm gonna name it Watership Down. If you know, you know. Dark. Anyway. All right. Let's pause here. I want to assess the area, see what this place is like. All right. So we've got some corrupted water over here. Okay, and let's see. There's the corrupted spring. And we've got a sarlacc pit here. I don't know the. All right, here's where our main source of water is, coming from up here and just water falling its way down. Okay. Oh, and if I can flood this area over here, I can get a lake. This would make for a good reservoir. Okay. All right, let's get started. First things first, we need to get some food, we need to get some wood, and we need to start setting up water. So let's get some paths going. There. Corrupted water is feces. I suppose you could look at it that way. I need to let's see here. I'm gonna set up pumps. I'm gonna set my pumps up over here. We need to set that up to demolish. Get that done now as a high priority. And let's get a lumberjack flag down. Let's get a food flag. All right, so that'll get us some food. All right, actually, hold up. Let me think about this. Because I want to think about where I'm going to dam things off. I'm going to set up... I'm definitely going to set up my first set. Well, I could set up a reservoir over here. Set up a small reservoir right there. That would be nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll set up a reservoir here, and I'll set up... set up another dam right there, but I'm going to need a temp dam power. I might as well just set that. Yeah, okay. All right. I got an idea now where I'm going to put everything. No, wait, I don't want to put those there. There we go. Sorry, you're saying you have your notifications on and can't forget to support the people who help me beat these games, whether you or the other guy you mentioned. Okay, I get it. I understand now. Only one. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on notifications, man. Sorry I didn't understand what you were saying at first there. All right, let's get started. Jump this up to an 18-hour day. All right, so we're starting to get some food. And slow down the speed a little bit here. And now let's start to set up some storage. All right. Set up a lumber storage. Oh, yeah. He needs trees to cut. Here. Cut these. Cut all these. And these. And all of this. And then... You've been debating adding Timberborn to your Let's Play for weeks now, Knife Gun, and now I'm doing it. Yeah, sorry, man. Go ahead and add it yourself, you know? It's a good game. I literally just started playing it yesterday. And I've been... I lost sleep last night. I was playing so much. I need some haulers. Well, not yet. I know what I need first. I need housing first. So let's start a lodging area. We're gonna build ourselves some beachfront property. All right. All right, I'm pretty low here on the totem pole. I need to get energy quickly. I don't have a lot of water flowing here. My first drought's gonna go poorly. I need to get some water storage. That'll work for now. Well, actually, wait, no. Hold up. I put those in backwards. All right. And let's see here. Yeah, you're right. I definitely need another lumberjack. Let's jump up the priority of building this one so that it gets done and I get things going quicker. Oh yeah, it is nighttime. All right, speed up. There we go. I think I want to get my first, I think I'm going to unlock the levee first. Oh, you mean like the 99 times all the way through night? That would be nice. Or they should add stuff to do at night so that you have like crews working at night so that you have a reason. Okay, let's go. I need a warehouse. And I should probably get some crops going. Although I do want to get stairs unlocked pretty quickly too. Stairs and the levee are like the two things I need to unlock as quickly as possible. Nope, that's not where I wanted to put that. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna put this down as a marker, but I'm gonna delete it in a second because I don't actually want to build that right now. Let's remove that. Ultimately, I want to put two medium water tankers here. So I just want to make sure I have the space to replace the small ones with the medium ones without having to rebuild much. I need to get some power going. I need to get a dam going. All right, so my first dam is gonna go here. How big is the water? I'm learning. I watched one of the YouTube videos on some of the fluid dynamics. Well, this isn't a very... Hold on. There we go. Better view of the water level. So it's what, 5? So I need what, like a 2 wide? Something like that? So let's see here. I still have homeless. Nice and crowded together. Actually, wait. Let's put one lodge here. Let's give it a stair. Path. There we go. And I'll be able to do that again with a mini lodge once I unlock that and have that come down. Then those will basically, a couple of them will open directly into water, which will be nice. But otherwise, yeah, I think I am going to do the same thing I just deleted. This is going to be carrots. Going to be sunflower seeds. Harvest is going. Do I have a forester yet? No. Might as well unlock that. I need it. Hey, bag of pups, how's it going? Just started playing Core Keeper? How you liking it? Why are they all unhappy? We have lots of... Wait, where's my food? Why am I out of food? Damn, I ran out of food. Well, I got crops growing. I got nothing I can do about it, guys. You're hungry right now. The food's growing. How far along is it coming? Watered and healthy. Days to go. 4 days. Yeesh. How long do these have? 12 days, though. Oh my god. All right, these guys are going to be hungry for a few days. Hopefully I don't, you know, die. Oh, well, that's growing. You do other stuff. Make a hauling post. I'm gonna lower the workday to 16 hours to make them a little happier since everyone's so miserable because they're not being fed. You stuck on the boss that throws... Oh, Malagaz? Yeah, he's a tough one. If it helps, you can bring a large watering can with you to the fight and put out a lot of the fire. That might make it a little bit more manageable. Droughts approaching. Oh man, this is not good. At least we're getting food. We're getting food, so that'll help. The dam is not done yet, which is not great. Turn that back on because we've got a couple of bushes. You can do it, Bag of Pups. I believe in you. How's this coming along? It's getting close. I think we'll finish this in time. My big concern is making sure I've got enough food in time. I got plenty of water. I'll be fine during the drought for water. I've got like no food stores. Got a chipped tooth. Alright, well, that'll get fixed soon enough. The food names are really funny. Yeah, they've got some pretty funny names in there. Gooey worm fish balls. All right, let's jack up the working hours to 18. We need that food. Let's drop that down to 2. Prioritize this. We need food. Hey Zero, how you doing today, man? Join some Timberborn, trying to get prepped for this upcoming drought that's about to hit us. I got plenty of water, I'll be fine. My food stores are still abysmal, though. All right, we lost a bunch of sunflowers, but hopefully we can harvest the rest of this before we lose most of the water. Just clocked out on your way home? Oh, it's so nice to be done with the day, you know? All right, so that's under construction, but not done yet. Actually, I'm doing okay. Getting this dam in place has pretty much saved me. Yeah, I've got a nice artificial little area here. I'm holding out. I think I might be all right. With my pump still full, I haven't been siphoning out as much water as I thought I would. Now, I don't have showers yet, which does siphon out a lot of water once you add those in. But I think I might actually do all right. My food stores are back up. All right. I've got a bunch of points. Let's get a levee. Can I afford a floodgate? I can't. This is set to normal knife gun. You're on Iron Teeth? Oh, I haven't unlocked them yet. So, I've got to unlock them still. Alright, I'm not sure at which point I'm going to start flooding things, so I'm going to hold off a little bit here before I figure it out. Alright, my houses are done. The drought's coming to an end. Excellent. Got plenty of trees still. Plenty of bushes. Got plenty of this stuff to lock down. I'd like to get a tree farm growing as soon as possible. Gotta get this forester hut up, though. And I need to get some power. They're legit worse at everything till endgame. Folktales are much easier for most of the game's challenges. Okay. But yeah, since I'm still learning, I figured it's better to play on the This one. Oh, do I? Oh, you're right, I do. All right, well, then I got to get that going. All right. So let's see here. I need to control my water flow a little bit. So I need to figure out what's going to start overflowing this. Let's lower the speed a little. Rid of that. Wait, did I just replace a dam with a dam? On a levee. Your magic is really under leveled. What's the fastest way to level magic? If you can capture a shroom and brute and then use fast attack speed magic like an arcane staff, for example, and just shoot the shroom and brute, you'll level your skill up pretty quickly and you'll only do 1 point of damage to the brute. Hopefully that design will work well. But honestly, I have no idea. I might just flood everything. We'll see. Where are all my builders? I need more builders. More haulers, more builders. Waiting on planks, waiting on planks. I see. Everything's waiting on planks. So I suppose I should up the priority of all of this stuff. apparently this guy turned off. No wonder I was having problems. I wasn't yet harvesting anything from over here. Oh, I don't have planks, so I can't finish the stairs. Yeah, everything's pretty much hinging on these planks that I keep forgetting to get. So... all right. I've been told these things are directional. But I don't understand how. Well, whatever. Okay, I managed to get that cleaned up. Now, how's my water flow looking? Not overflowing anything at the moment, so that's good. But then again, I still have this gaping hole. Very curious what's going to happen when this finishes. So close. All right. Oh, weird. That's got like no power. Okay. All right. All right. So I don't know if that really did anything. And I guess that means I need... gonna need to destroy this one. For the path. For the dam. I'm not gonna be able to pick that up because they can't even reach it. Let me slow down. Put in another levee right there. Got a high priority. All right, and I'm producing planks. Two small storages. These are for planks. Okay, cool. So that's better. That's doing better. Still not a lot, but it seems it's because most of the water seems to be flowing through right here. And it's just whatever's left over is coming to this spot. I wonder if I would be better off removing this pinwheel completely and just going to a single one. And just diverting everything through the center here. I get it, guys. You don't have anything to do. Wait, why aren't you chopping this shit down? Really? Okay, you're producing planks. So that's good. That needs to become a high priority. And then... I feel like I should keep a forest here that is just for being turned into logs, you know? Like, drop the logs. Logs stored here, then they take them straight into here. Feels like they'd be nice and efficient. So let's see if we can fit... Let's fit a forester here as well. Efficiency is only 45 or 52% right now. All right, we'll pause you so that you can do something else. Getting a little bit more wood, that's good. I have a forester now, hold up. Okay. So you will become a high priority. Planting. Let's get a bunch of birches. Yeah, that looks good. For some reason, these guys won't harvest these trees up here, despite the fact that they can get to them from these. Maybe it's a travel thing? Who knows? Pine? Pine is worth it? All right. Click the lumberjack flag. Oh. Oh, you're right, it does. Boom, right there, right before it. It's a shame that this guy's range won't extend over to here. Oh, don't worry, Knife Gun. I'll just ignore you if I don't want to do it. I'll just pretend I didn't read it. All right, I'm doing good on berries. Food's looking okay. The rest of my crops are still sad, but is that empty? That's just not planted. Okay. My big problem right now is I'm out of trees, so I need to gain access to these trees here. So let's see here. Yeah, he just does not extend to there. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that, and then let's get a new lumberjack flag. We're gonna put it right here. That's convenient. I like where my storages are. And then we'll just delete that. Path to it. Perfect. You're now high priority. And chopping down trees again. Cool. So that gets me that. Which actually, I can go ahead and I'm going to... No, I'm gonna... Well, do I... Okay, so here becomes the question. I was gonna make this area my little, like, spot for pine, for my logs and everything for the planks, but I could put it over here. No. That's true. I could do both. Both? Why not both? Both is good. So that'll eventually become that. Once this guy gets built. In the meantime, I'm getting wood. Got my buildings here. I've got some rest areas. Let's set up, let's see here. I also like to get this platform. And do I have enough for the double? I do, but I'm going to save the double for right now. That's planting. That's good. One thing I really need to do is I need to figure out how to... I need to get water in here. That's going to change things for me. If I can get water in here... that's demolitions, I believe, to unlock tunnels. That's a ways away. But let's look at... Let's see here. Yeah, because I need an explosives factory. I need dynamite. No, I need... And here's tunnel at 2K. Yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. Oh, yeah, thank you for the reminder. I need to open up another farm. See, that's why I want to get this lake filled, is so that I would irrigate all of this and turn all of this into farmland. So that's what I really want to do with it. No, I don't want to turn on the dev console stuff and do the cheat things. I'm not going to do that, Knife Gun. Thank you. I'm aware I can turn on developer mode and just fill it, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, the fluid dump. Oh, yeah. No, hey, thank you for that. Yeah. I remember that. I hadn't used one yet. Fluid dump. Here it is. I can afford that. So here's what I really want to do. I really want to go over here and I want to create a storage area. I think that'll create a nice reservoir. Yeah, I don't think I have that yet. It's called the which one is it? I know exactly what you're talking about. And I don't have access to it yet. Yeah, the sluice. It's still the sluice. And I don't know where that is. I haven't been able to find that. Because it's not in landscaping. There's also now, where are they? The contamination barrier and the impermeable floor. It's called the fill valve now. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the things to unlock it at the moment. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, so I should put fill valves down here at the bottom. But I don't have that unlocked yet. Maybe by the time I actually build this, I will. But one thing you can also theoretically do now, if I wanted to, I could create like an artificial tunnel where I could put impermeable floor, like let's say on the ground here. So I fill this reservoir up, and then I can put like an impermeable floor across this whole thing here, and then just put levees on either side. And then I can let the water just flow through the whole thing and then spill down into here, which might actually end up being faster than filling this thing with the fluid dump. But I need a lot of wood to do that. So we'll see. And I'd have to do it right through the middle of all of that. Well, I wouldn't. I could build around it. Let's also create a path. There we go. Oh, yeah, they do need to be grilled. I do have a grill. Well, I haven't made one yet. Where is it? Food. Grill. There it is. Should put the grill right here. We're in the middle of all these farms. All right, I need storage for the potatoes. Yeah, I've got a couple haulers, but not a lot right now because I don't have the population to support it. What do you mean this isn't connected to any district center by paths? Path right here. Oh my god, I put it together. I put it in backwards. I'm an idiot. Yeah, like I can create that pathway to fill this thing up, but I'm gonna lose a lot of this area if I do. I want to at least get one generation of these trees, and then I'll consider others. Yeah. Quick question, Afghan. How do I do that? Because I can unmark this thing. Like I can click this and unmark the cutting area, but then the tree won't get cut down. And I want it cut down. I just don't want it replanted. So how do I tell him to not replant this section? Wait. Haha, I figured it out. All right, so the pathway gonna be all of that. And yeah, I'm gonna end up destroying that. That's okay, I don't mind. Demolish that slope. Yeah. Cool. So hopefully she'll plant that area. Got our crops here. We got our crops here. I need some aquatic crops. All right. It is time. Let's see here. Let's clear that area. I don't want to get rid of all of it because I still want to use the berries. I'm going to get rid of some of the berries. My crops aren't at a level yet where I feel comfortable living exclusively off of them. Can't get all required materials. Why can't you get all the required materials? It's just logs. Whoa, why is everyone suddenly hungry? Okay, there we go. All right, what happens if I close? Can I link these two floodgates? Synchronize action between floodgates, yes. What happens if I close that? Why are these still open? I've set the height to 0. Why is it? I don't understand. Okay, I understand now. I was going the wrong way. Alright, so what happens if I do that? I want to raise the water level, but I don't want to cause flooding, you know? See, this one's producing some proper power. This one's not. I think it'd probably be better if I shut this one down and just go off of the one. All right. Let's get rid of that. Let's clean up the rubble. All right. And delete that path. Delete that and clear out that rubble. You know what? I think right now, I'm gonna unmark these. And I'm gonna let those be harvested for right now because we need the freaking food. Yeah. That's working just fine. All right, grilled potatoes. Then I need storage for my grilled potatoes. All right, so this is going to become a chestnut grove so that we can have some delicious chestnut trees and get some chestnuts that we can roast on an open fire. All right, I got potatoes growing. Slowly but surely, we're going to fill this thing. That's doing its thing. All right. Let's go. Fill valve. Yes. All right. Let's see here. No, 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 no. Bad. Bad zoot. Fill valve right there. Okay. Now, levy. Floodgate. All right, cool. Now we've got a proper setup. And eventually I can, one of the things I've got to learn how to do. Oh God, are we all starving again? All the more reason why I need to get this filled. I need a lot more in the way of crops. I think I need a second farm. Just so that I can hire more people. I also need to get my population up a bit. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll set, oh, you know, can I farm? No, that's too deep. I'm trying to think of where to farm aquatic crops. Part of me wants to do it in here. Doesn't feel like enough room, you know? It's just not a lot of room in these rivers. I could fill the whole river, though. Welcome back, Knife Gun. Doing just fine at the moment. Need to chop down some more trees. All of that. No, I haven't. Oh, there's just, I lack workers. I have a population problem right now. All right, I have prioritized too many things. Starting to reach a point where when everything's prioritized, nothing is prioritized. Okay, dude, calm down. I need to get to the scrap metal eventually. I also need to get gears. So let's do a little rearranging of things over here. Add some more path. Get rid of this. That. All right. That will do that. And then I need a new one of these here. Let's wake this one up. Great. All right, I need to make these guys happier. Let's see here. Oh, hey, how much does it cost for windmills? Sorry, I just noticed that question. Windmills are 120 for a turbine, which isn't too bad, but I want to try to get up to higher elevation for the windmills. Like, I want to put some of them maybe up here. Anyway, yeah, have fun, Knife Gun Man. I'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm starting to get food under control, water's under control. Got a decent supply of food. Though for some reason, still have no carrots. It's funny, I've got like no carrots and no sunflower seeds. I wonder if that's what everyone's eating. And my food stores are pretty pathetic. Oh, geez, those need metal blocks. Oh, there's no way I'm going to get a fill valve. I need metal. Oh, crap. All right. Well, my nearest supply of metal is right there. So... let's go get it. Sorry about that. Gear workshop. We've got 7 unstaffed buildings right now. Oof. Come on, children. How old are the children? Where are all the children? I have 6 kids, and all these kids need to grow up. Yeah, and the impermeable floor needs metal too, so that needs to be my next big... That's my next big push. So I don't really feel a need at the moment to dam up the flow of the corrupted water. I'm sure I'll want to control it at some point, but not right now. Okay, so for this, I'm going to need... to unlock the scrap thing. So that's 250. So let's unlock that. Okay. And then I'm going to need to unlock the smelter to turn scrap metal into blocks. I think I'm going to put my smelting and everything. Well, the industry needs power. We're going to need power brought to it somehow. Means I need to put it on the water. Okay, that can be done. I'm just going to move my forester. Put the forester over here. Let's start with giving myself some large storage too. A scrap. Give myself another one. That'll be for metal. I just need to get to 300. All right, there we go. Start picking up a bunch of scrap. And I just need to get 300 sciencey points. I'm at 88. And then we'll have metal. Watch, the beaver's gonna build this levee, and then all the others are gonna be like, too far, can't access, and be like, I'll bet you that's exactly what it does. This drought's almost over, and I'm doing okay. My crops are holding. Everything's actually going all right. I'm building up some scrap. I'm getting close to 300. My science. Hopefully I'll be able to finish building the rest of this soon. Be nice if these trees would get cleared out. I'd like to, you know, actually get wood from them, but if I have to just destroy them, I will. What am I? Oh, I'm going to build a tunnel of water over in this area back here. So I need these beavers to chop down these trees that they seem to be prioritizing. Yeah, chop those down. And then work on these other ones back here. Yeah, get the ones in the back. All right. Smelter. Yeah, for irrigation. I want to get water into this big old thing here. Demolish this. This pump isn't going to do what I want it to do. Okay, so I need scrap metal. I got scrap metal. I need planks. I got planks. I need gears. I don't have gears yet, but I'm getting gears. Making gears now. We're making gears. We're making planks. My unstaffed buildings are down to 2. That's great. Wow, I'm actually going through all my planks. Kind of crazy. I'll have this reservoir soon, which will be good. Although, I'm going to end up punching a hole in the reservoir at some point, but that's okay. Not anytime soon. I like how my beavers are all thirsty. You're in the river. Just open your mouth. Where am I going to put all my sick and injured? There's 3 spots. Injured can go lay down there. Get some rest. Okay, I'm producing metal blocks. Slowly but surely. Means this is now getting finished. Yes. And we've cleared out everything in the back. Well, except for 2 trees. Let's just mark them for destruction and get rid of them. Let's get rid of these. I don't need them. Okay. So now I need penetrable floor. Uh-oh. Guys. Jesus Christ. My trees. Everything's overflowing because I don't have the dam finished on this side. There, now you can get up there. Now finish it. There we go. Okay. Population's doing much better. Food is still terrible. I think what I'm going to end up doing is replacing this levee block right here that I've highlighted with a floodgate. I actually had so many logs for a minute there that I needed all this extra storage, and now I'm completely out. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta pause. We got a bad tide coming. Do you think a math teacher can help you with coding things? I don't know. Does the math teacher know how to program? If the math teacher isn't a programmer, my guess would be no. But you can ask him, find out. Okay, so let's see here. Stop soil contamination from spreading. Contamination barrier. You know what? If only I had the time, and I don't have the time, I would make this one higher on the levee here. And then that way I would have a little bit more control. I don't think I can just shut this. If I just close these things, like what would happen if I just close this completely? I expect that this will eventually start to overflow. Interesting that it's not yet. All right, I'm gonna leave this open for now. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to overflow. Actually, hold on. Leave that shut for a moment. There's some water spillage that can happen over here on the right, and I can create an artificial reservoir. Yeah, I'm fucking up some trees right now, but I got some water in there. All right, anyway. Open that back up. That water is spreading. Interesting. These building. Oh, they're not. Oh God, I'm such an idiot. I'm like pouring water into this area over here, and it's all just coming right out right there because I don't have walls in place yet. It's okay. It'll all go away in a sec. There, it's all gone. I don't know if there's anything I'm going to be able to do to protect myself from the red tide. What's this do? Mechanical fluid pump. Pumps water, bad water up one side and discharges it on the other. Oh, I see. I mean, that would be nice, but I'd have to be able to dump it over here. All right, I guess I just got to experience what this red tide's going to be like. I've got 2.4 days until it arrives. And build up my stores until then. Ooh, I have that new, oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Let's slow down time. And I need to make some changes. Okay, so now I've got grill setups, food setups for all of my grilled chestnuts, for my grilled spatter, whatever these things are, spatter dock. And I've got it set up for my potatoes as well. I just need to expand my potato farm. That's the big thing that needs to happen. Really hoping I'd be able to seal this area up before the red dawn hit. Or the red tide or whatever this thing's called, bad tide. But I don't think I'm going to. All right. Damn. That just makes it worse. I was hoping I could seal it off. But sealing it off just ruins everything. Let's turn off the pumps, though. Before they get contaminated. All right, that's it. I just got to survive through this. Hopefully it's not lasting. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be lasting long. Oh, that didn't last that long at all. That's good. I mean, I got to start over on all my crops here, but use chestnut. Crazy that there's still bad water, like right in here. Like it comes into this section and it gets like stuck into this little cove. Wonder how you can clear that out. Yeah, because look at that, all these crops are still screwed up. I've got less area here, all because the bad water is just kind of staying in this spot. All right, let's turn the pumps back on. It's a shame that this is 2.5K because this is probably exactly what I need to fix my issue, where I pump the water from here like over to here so that it actually goes away. As it is right now, this area is just slightly contaminated and I don't think I've got a way to fix it. Oh, it looks like it is clearing though. The showers are now clear. Although, oh man, I wonder if these are like permanently dead from contamination. Yeah, I think they might be. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to clear out all of these bushes. All right. Well, I had wanted to clear up some space over here. So I guess that works out for me. How long do these trees have? Grows to mature in 8 days. Or for logs, days to grow 23. I wonder if I'm chopping down also these trees, the chestnut trees. I wonder if I chop them down too quickly, that I need to keep some standing so that the chestnuts themselves can have a chance to grow. I'm going to go ahead and go to the cut tree section. I'm going to experiment with that. I'm going to set all of these trees not to be cut. So, can I raise the river walls? No, not at this stage in the game. What I can do is I can build levees and I can raise the walls that way. Like I could build a levee around my entire river edge if I wanted to. As you get later into the game, you can dynamite stuff to lower the walls and to lower levels. But if you want to build up, you have to build it. You know, what's crazy is as I'm thinking about this, I'm realizing I probably didn't need to build it too high. I don't think I need to build this too high. Shit. I've already built half of this fucking thing too high. I'm going to leave some of this intact. But I'm going to destroy all of that. I'm going to destroy that. I'm going to leave this intact for right now, though. Get all these logs back. That was a real waste of resources, but oh well. I'm learning. Like this area here can act as like a little bit of overflow. I can rip down these trees and then just have another little secondary reservoir over here. And then I also will be able to build up and over all of this, and then I'll have access to these upper level as well, which will be really cool. Hey. Hey, Arturus, how's it going? Looks like Bober Kira led to a really interesting game idea. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, shoot. Hey, why is it only one that you're the one that figures out when I don't have certain things turned on? Like I forgot to load up Mix It Up, so none of the alerts are popping up in chat right now. All right, that's fixed. Sorry about that. All right, so now we need more of this, of our little crop here. got my well-being score up to 14. Just need to get it to 15 and I unlock those other beavers. I'm getting close. It's a meme based on a vid from Poland about a random encounter with a beaver. Interesting. I'm not familiar with that meme. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sorry. You went to commercial. So I forgot to turn on Mix It Up, which sends all the various alerts to my Twitch, so that when you take your medication, you actually find out what the medication does in the chat. So sorry about that. I have it turned on now. That doesn't help you any, only one, but I do apologize. For those of you who are watching on Twitch, my my Twitch alerts weren't set up properly, so I fixed it. They're set up properly now. All right, my population isn't going to be able to grow because I don't have enough housing at the moment, so let's fix that. I know how I literally just planted all these crops and now I'm going to unplant all of them. But I want to make some waterfront property here. All right. Do I have any construction going on right now? I don't think I do. Wow, that's not true. I've got that. Okay, I do have construction going on. All right. We're going to take this. Let's see here. I'm going to do this. Let's see. Let's delete that pack. Stairs there. And then I'm going to also add some temp stairs here. And let's set their priorities. Get them built. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on. Yeah. This is now overflowing. Oh, this is exactly what I did not want to have happen. Because the beavers didn't get to my fucking gate in time. Now look at this. I'm all flooded out. Ridiculous. Finish the gate. Why does it say I have all the logs and all the planks, but the gate's not done? Guys. All right. Why are they just ignoring it? All right, this is getting annoying. Why? It's like they got this thing 40% done, even though it says they've got everything here. So why isn't this done? 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Why isn't this done? And they're continuing to just ignore it. They're not coming back to it. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand why they won't finish fucking construction. Finish building the floodgate, you stupid pieces of shit. I wish I could give them a direct command, like say, you, specifically, you right here, stop doing whatever the fuck you're doing, come over here and finish building this. Why can't I, why? What is happening? Maybe I need a builder's hall that isn't currently flooded. Do I have like no one doing any building? I think that's exactly the problem, is I don't have anyone that can do any building anymore. Because to do building, you have to have access to the district center or the builder's hut. So because I don't have access to the district center or the builder's hut anymore, I can't build anything. I think I just soft locked myself. I have an autosave that's 3 days prior. Let's load it and see what happens. Okay. Let's try this again. Once more with feeling. Okay. Okay, hold up. First, we're gonna save the game. So this way, if we screw this up again, I can just come back to this point. All right, now we're gonna destroy that. And we're building a brand new floodgate. And this floodgate is top priority. That floodgate's destroyed because it doesn't need to be there. And it needs to be at closed. All right. Come on, guys. Get your asses up there. Get that thing built before everything gets shut down. Good. You're almost there. Don't wait for fucking midnight. Get your asses over there and get it done. Thank you. Jesus Christ. All right. Bring that up. I don't want to connect all of these houses just yet, because when I do connect them, they're going to be in the water as their primary thing. Like, I'm going to bring down a bunch of stairs and shit like that directly into the water for pretty much all of these. Is this game like the Anno series? I'm not sure, Icarus. I'm not familiar with the Anno series. All right, let's drop the game speed to 1, and let's take a look at what I can upgrade. I can do some, like, I don't see why I shouldn't get a medium tank. Get a medium tank. I think it's also time we consider maybe getting a large water pump. So over here, I now have a brand new reservoir of fresh water that I can do all sorts of stuff with. As soon as I can, you know, figure it out. Two massive water pumps right there. And let's go to storage. Gonna have two massive storage containers. Actually, hold on. I don't like where those are. Oh, you know what I should save? I should save up for an observatory, because that generates me a bunch of science. If I can get 2 observatories, that would be really nice. A mine. They called it a mine. But I think I also need a printing press, a paper mill. I need to do all this stuff too. All right. So much to do in this game. It will be a tomb if I mess up the irrigation again. Yeah. But like this will, so this will steadily drop with water because I'll be sucking all the water out, right? But then I can refill it at any point just by opening up my floodgate here. Now let's build a bunch of stairs. another bad tide? Jesus. I'm gonna need to set up a way to separate my bad tide water. I gotta learn how. I know there's a way. I'm just not super familiar with it. Hey, Knife Gun, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing all right. My big problem right now is I keep getting bad tides, and I'd like to be able to filter my bad tide out. What I probably should do is create and build another little reservoir over here. Let's see here. Let's do... The nice thing is, though, is even with the bad tide, like even though like bad tide's still corrupting almost everything I've got right now, but I still have this little reservoir right here. That's not so bad. What the hell's a treated plank, and how the hell do I get that? Oh man. All right, got to figure out how to make treated planks. Figure that out. Wood. Paper mill gets me paper. Where do I get treated? Oh my god, a wood workshop. This is what I got to do for that. Strengthens planks by infusing them with resin. Oh, but I need resin, which means I need a tapper's shack so that I can do that. Oh, yeah, I know that I've got beavers working in bad water and they get sick and die. There's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta wait for this bad water to end. Well, my berries are dead. I've got healing huts. They can spend all the time they need to with their little medical beds. Heal themselves up. Well, then there's nothing I can do to heal them because I don't have medicine. So they're just going to have to live and die with it. It's the apocalypse. Not everyone survives. There's a couple dandelion fields. I can get those. Then, a medicine man, huh? Where the hell's that? Ah, here we go. An herbalist. That works. Ah, stored in tanks. Okay. That's maple syrup. Antidote. There we go. All right. So I have these guys here. These chestnut trees are here so that I can get chestnuts. They're not set to be harvested. So this is my small collection of chestnut trees. I think what I'll do is let's put a platform here. That lets me come over here. And I think I'll place down a forest. No. Yeah. I'll place down. Well, I don't need another forester. I can use my existing one over here. Cool. Cool. All right. Unfortunately. Oh, good. You actually will chop these down. Cool. Okay. Well, then do so. I don't need these? Why not? I was told I needed this shit if I didn't want the water to just leach out into the ground. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get rid of it all then. Get some of those my materials back. Even though I wasted materials building it, I can at least, you know, get some of them back. Alright, let's pause the smelter for right now because I've got plenty of metal. Okay. And then I'm going to plant a bunch of pine trees. Oh, hold on. I want pine resin. So I'm going to need a tapper set. So I need 500. So I'm almost at 500 science. Oh, look at that. Exactly 500. Where'd it go? And let's see. I'm just seeing if resin's a liquid. Not. All right. Where's the resin? There it is, pine resin. Okay, so I need warehouses. All right, you're my pine resin. All right, so this is my new pine area that I'm going to use for sap, or for pine resin. All right, that's full again. Oh, interesting. They instantly die when I stop the river water. Wonder if I can keep it going at a trickle. What if I do that? Or just a teeny tiny amount. Interesting that water doesn't even start flowing until I reach the 0.5, and then it starts flowing quick. Interesting. I wonder if I put... Hold on. I'll put a dam in. That'll let some water out. Oh, shit. Sorry, drought started. I had to shut off all my gates so that I don't lose what I've got. Yep, let's get rid of that. All right. No more, no more bushes of whatever that bullshit was. All right, now... God, I wish that area wasn't, messed up. More potatoes, more potatoes, more potatoes, potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. All right, and I don't really need... I don't need this farmhouse here. So let's get rid of it. Yeah, I know, y'all are hungry. Food has been a constant problem for me this game. In my first game, I know that, Knife, I know that. In my first game that I played yesterday, food was never a problem. Like, I was using about the same amount of food as I am here, and I was always like, I don't know what to do. I've got so much food. I don't know why it's such a problem this playthrough, but it is. Nah, knife. I'll be fine. All right, maybe I won't be fine. Everyone's starving to death. Yep, everyone just starved to death. Everything was looking so good otherwise. Food was my big problem this time around. Yep, they're all dead. Oh, well, other than food, that was actually going really, really well. Not a bad time. I mean, that's my second time ever playing this game and my first time ever dealing with bad tides. So I still hadn't dealt with it. So I was constantly having to deal with it. I was constantly losing crops to them. You know, having nothing that was mitigating the bad tides was a big issue. So, all right. Oh, well. This is how you learn how to play the game, right? I also don't think I was taking proper advantage of water. I'm still learning how to use the water properly, you know? So, yeah, Ratishi Kyora does look pretty good. Yeah, it was all the poo water that I was dealing with. So this wasn't bad overall. I think if I had managed to finish my mitigation over here, we would have been okay, because then it never would have been a problem anymore. Because if I'd gotten this area over here set up or a lot earlier, then I could have done the same thing I was doing here, where I was adding fresh water here. But instead, I would just swap it out, and all my bad water would just go into this bad water reservoir instead. But I didn't set that up properly, so my guys kept getting sick. I kept running into problems. And yeah, oh well. Overall, not a bad game, not a bad playthrough. So, well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I got some other things I got to do for the day. So thank you all so much for showing up today. And I can't think of anything else to say right now. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay crazy, everybody. See you guys. Have a good one.